Dude, I'm not a pathological liar.
See, he's doing it right
You
now.
are, well, we had a warehouse here before.
Amigos!
Yes.
Órale, hombre!
What's going on, baby? Hey,
Draco.
those designs looking crisp, ain't they?
Yeah, yes, I like to hear, man. We're actually pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the logo one because just the dogs are a little too detailed. It's just a lot of manpower.
It's hard to like tell. Yeah.
What's that thing over there at the end? What is that thing?
What? What is that thing?
Oh, that's Cheeto.
We call him
always get the
Tyrone
short
Bigum's
straw?
lost
Yeah, that's
son.
what it says. The white Tyrone.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Yeah,
get
he's the UK
bullied.
version of Tyrone, I guess.
Yeah, you can see what that when he shaves his beard.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
He ain't got no chin.
So what's going on? You got some fucking info on these other factions and shit? I could tell the mob's got hella people in that bitch because they going crazy and something. I mean,
Yeah,
we
they
got the
a lot of
powerhouses. Me, you, and Vagos.
So, it's a lot of things. Okay, so I wanted to ask you guys a couple questions, right? To do with a bunch of things, but it's mostly about this faction stuff, right?
Okay.
So basically, we've met with El Padrino, and he's given us a task of trying to get as much information as we can from the mob, right?
Right.
And already alone, we kind of know a lot about like who's with who and everything like that. But the thing is, I don't know if you guys, I mean, I know you guys have run into them before, but you guys know TK and Blaine County Mafia?
Blaine County Mob. I was just told by some other people that they're causing some problems up there.
By who?
Red Hand MC.
Okay. Yeah, apparently they're like arguing with each other. I don't know why. I'm not really too into
Which,
their
heads
beef.
up, I think Red Hand MC's gonna be joining the cartel, so.
They are, Chris. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
so.
Padrino said they talked to them. But the thing is, okay, I've been doing business with TK for a very long time, and we work pretty closely together when it comes
TK's
to...
in the mob?
Yes, he's in the mob. But the
Okay.
thing is, I've been working with TK before the mob, the cartel, and the syndicate ever showed their face, right? So I do have a lot of trust in TK, and I like him a lot as a person, right? And his people. They're all good people, in my opinion. And basically, I'm trying to get, because, you know, he's obviously with the mob and shit. I'm trying to get information out of him where he's saying that he basically, OTT thinks he reigns all of the mob. Like, he thinks he's like the main leader of all of them.
Oh, God.
I don't know if y'all heard
Oh,
about it.
shit.
Like
Okay.
it's crazy. He thinks that he has a bunch of puppets that he could just play with and he could tell what to do and they will listen. And from what I'm understanding here, BSK and Blaine County Mafia, which is TK's group, have recently gotten into a little bit of a scuffle, okay?
With each
Not
other?
too sure about what. Yeah, with each other. Not too sure about what exactly, but they got into a little bit of a scuffle. This was today, apparently. And from what it looks like, it's like OTT does not really like him or his group because I feel like it's because OTT feels like he can't really control them because TK won't let himself be controlled by OTT, right? So he's feeling some sort of way and they're kind of just in a tense situation or whatever. Apparently they've been shooting down Blaine County Mafia and he's been talking a bunch of shit, yada yada, and like TK's telling him straight, he's like, bro, like nobody wants to do business with you motherfuckers and you wonder why. And OTT's like, yeah, who? Tell me one name. And obviously TK's not trying to give out names, trying to like give people beef, so he doesn't, you know, he just said himself or whatever, right? So, but either which way, right, this all comes down to, he's told me too that apparently, I don't know if it's OTT exactly, but the mob want to have a meeting all together, apparently have an IRC together to also go through, you know,
Ooh, if we can get that IRC
contact. Exactly. Now listen, I talked to El Padrino, okay, and El Padrino said he was looking for different groups, more groups, and he's been keeping an eye out on the streets. And then I'm gonna be honest, I gave him my word about, you know, trying to get as much information as I can, and I also told him about TK's group, okay? Because like I said, I've been working with TK for a very long time, and I do trust him as a person, and I know for a fact he's pretty reliable when he needs to be. Don't get me wrong, he might not be gang shooting everywhere, you know, whatever, but he is a very reliable person, and he can get shit done when he needs to, mostly with his people that he's with. And so, you know, I'm trying to get kind of TK to be on our side, and I'm trying to get him to put a camera on the meeting with the mob. Because apparently they're gonna get all, they're trying to get all the leaders together of all the gangs that are in the mob, and have a big meeting. And I'm trying to get a camera in there and then record it all and show that to El Padrino.
Okay. Well, we were gonna go press them a bit, but we'll hold off on that. If you can, just tell them to lay off Red Hand for a bit.
Wait, why? What happened?
So they've been just kind of causing. They're up there saying they're gonna run the drug game, and as you know, we're pretty heavily involved in the drug game, and they've been fucking with some of our clients, you could say.
Well, this is the thing. That drug game that they're talking about, they're working with us with it. But it's not to do with any cocaine or nothing like that. It's to do with facilitating big orders of meth and weed.
Okay, then we should be good then.
We should be good, yeah. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. I talked to a couple of your boys, and I talked to Taco, I talked to Suarez, I think Zolo a couple times too, maybe. Potentially being able to just buy a couple bricks. It's not even just to, it's just for us. It's not to sell or nothing. It's just we want a couple just to be able to.
Yeah, we could do
have at
some shit
hand.
on the side, and you tell TK he does this for us. I got a little present for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't know. Like, how do you guys feel about TK? Because like
Never really met
He's
him.
good.
Well, listen, he is a very big yapper. And
Very
he
big yapper.
and he could talk in circles a lot. But
Can.
I if you boys trust me with this, once, I trust me, I will make sure he is very beneficial to all of us in the cartel.
I'm gonna take your word, man. I'm gonna take your word.
I appreciate that, Mr. Ken. Trust me, it won't be a letdown. I will actually try to make sure we make an empire here. Okay, we will make sure we run the fucking drug game for real. And with that being said, obviously, we're all working together. We're in the same faction or whatever. So if you guys do ever need help with anything, I mean, we kind of already help each other as much as we can. But, with anything at all, just let us know. Just let us know. We're always ready.
Yes!
You okay there, Mr. K?
My master plan is coming to fruition. Vamos, amigos!
All right, take care, boys.
Adios.
All right, y'all be safe, man.
Hasta luego.
Adios, amigo.
Have a good one, Draco.
You want to see that right now, Pina?
Have a good one, Draco.
Get your ass in the
Con
trunk.
my finger.
Come mierda, estúpido perro.
Hijo de la puta.
Ooh.
Cállate la boca con my finger.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Tu madre.
Bro, his Spanish is so bad.
you
That's
won. I
so
think you
embarrassing.
won.
He can barely speak it. Man, Draco is embarrassing, bro.
Oh my god.
Carmela Corset's Celebration of Life, today at 9 p.m. Eastern, for the life and legacy of Carmela. Wake to follow after funeral. Dress code all pink.
Pink. What the hell?
Dude, what the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
Why?
Dude.